So great result, Neil, against Everton this evening. 4 goals. What did you make of it?
Thought we were very good. Took a bit, 5 or 10 minutes to get used to their shape and things, but once we got used to how they were going to play out and things, I thought we were very good. Pinched the ball quite high up and were quite clinical at times. I think we could have, could have done better in certain opportunities, but to win the game 4-0 after not playing for 10 days, it was very good.
Yeah, and Everton, they were good in the first 20 minutes. Very good on the ball. Enjoyed lots of possession. You eventually started to chip away, and then eventually the goals flooded in, and it was a straightforward evening in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you know when you play, Premier League sides under 23s, or I know there's a few younger lads in there as well. Um, it's about getting used to their shape first. Now they're going to play. They all play different ways, so it was to see what their build up was like. And once we got on top of that, we pressed, and we understood what the wide forwards were doing out of possession. We got on top really, and we didn't restricted them to very little. I don't think Luke's had a lot to do in the game. So great credit to our players, but it's a right shift when you get moved all over the pitch, which we knew we would be. So it's a different game for us, but it's great. To play different ways and against different teams. And as you say, I think we've been more clinical at times. We probably could have got a couple more goals, but you've got to be happy with the goals that we scored.
Yeah, and 4 goals you scored. Yeah, you scored this evening, but as you say, Luke had little to do this evening. You're solid defensively against a team that did look dangerous going forward at times.
They did, yeah. Obviously quick on the break, but again, I think we worked well and using the second centre half to get across on the cover. The way they played out, trying to suck us in and then break out. But we worked and we talked about it at half time about making sure that the second centre half was on the side the ball was on, so they couldn't get an overload in that area. And the two centre halves worked really well. I know people are probably watching the game, but in terms of what we did, and obviously Scott Butler playing at right back, I thought he was very good. But overall, yeah, good team performance, good way to start the week. Obviously on Tuesday for ourselves into a semi-final, and now we can look forward to that, because with this league, strange as it is, you play loads of games before Christmas and then you get to now and you're playing every Saturday rather than when the weather gets better, which is absolutely bizarre to me, but what do I know. So we're got something now to look forward to in the midweek, probably in March sometime. I don't know. I know there's still games to be played, but we put that away now and look forward to a big game of the weekend.
Yeah, and just finally, with the comfortable scoreline in the end, you were able to rest players, key players, Sol, Louis White. How nice was that to be able to bring those players off ahead of the big game on Saturday?
Yeah, it wasn't so much resting players. It was to give John hasn't played a lot of football, and neither's Tom. I wanted to get a good look at them this evening. Thought they'd done well when they went in. Once they got acclimatised to the game. Nolo's been out injured. Good when he came on, pressing, playing in a different position, playing higher up in the midfield. I thought he was good when he came on, really pressing the ball. Obviously managed to get Chris on and get Chris was training really well with us, and managed to get and 10 minutes, and then Joe as well. Joe's Joe. You're getting off Joe week in, week out. So yeah, it was an opportunity tonight. Joe probably unlucky not starting, but I thought against Ilkeston, nothing to do with Joe's performance when he came on. I thought he was very good, but I just thought we lacked a bit height wise from set pieces, and I just wanted to have a look tonight. Had Scott in that position, so we could, if we've got to play, Scott there, he can play there if we need to be more physical from a height perspective, because I do think, and it was the sub I was going to make against Ilkeston, I just thought we were a little bit small from set pieces, and it doesn't matter in football. You can have the best players and all that, but if someone's a lot bigger than you, set pieces become a problem. And just now we've got Nolan back, Scott obviously can play a full back. Freddie Sass will be available now for the weekend. A new signing coming in the next, well, I think it's done. I don't know when the club are announcing it, but it's done. So it's looking good. Everyone's fit. That could be fit. Obviously Jack Dunn is still working on his fitness. Keeps getting niggles in his calf, which is a problem. Louis Earl is the other one. Obviously he's had a bad arm injury. Still waiting for the latest update on that. But apart from that, we've got a fully fit squad to pick from at this moment in time, which is the first time for a long time. But one thing these Saturdays should give us is that ability to rest players. The other thing it doesn't give you is opportunities to give players who need to play catch up minutes in games, so we may need to look at a couple of behind closed doors games in that time just to get everyone up to speed. But yeah, good competition, made up to be in the next round, and look forward to Saturday now.
That's great. Nice